Hi everybody, and welcome to another Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire Wi-Fi battle. Today I have a battle against Eliyana, and she has a very unique team, as you can see there. Very cool combination of a whole bunch of different Pokemon that you don't see used competitively very often. So that is going to make for a very interesting battle, and that said, we are going to check it out. So she led with Togetic, most likely with an Eviolite on it, and I led with Bisharp. So she switches out right away, probably predicting the Steel move, and comes in with Miltank. But I went for the Stone Edge instead, and as you can see, that hardly did anything to Miltank, so that is going to force me to switch and come in with something special, so Vaporeon. And that lets her use the Stealth Rock to get the entry hazard set up. So then she switches out and comes in with Togetic. And I went for the Scald, so that didn't do a whole lot at all, as you can see. So this time I go for the Ice Beam, and even though it's super effective, that only brings her down a little below half. And that lets her use the Nasty Plot to get a sharp special attack increase. So I go for the Ice Beam again, trying to finish it off, and unfortunately she just barely survives that, and that lets her use the Baton Pass to pass that +2 special attack off to her Miss Magus. So she does outspeed me, hits me with the Thunderbolt, and that drops me down to 39 health, but I do survive, and hit her with the Shadow Ball. And that drops her by about 2/3, but she does survive. And then I'm going to recover a little health with my leftovers. So at this point, there wasn't really much of a reason to try and save Vaporeon, so I just stayed in and let her take me out with that Thunderbolt. So then I come in with Bisharp, and I get damaged by the rocks. And then I go for the Sucker Punch. I do predict an attack correctly, so that is going to finish her Miss Magus off, fortunately, because that thing was a serious threat. So then she comes in with Rapidash, and that's going to force me to switch, predicting the Fire move. So I send in Charizard, and I do lose half my health to the Stealth Rock, unfortunately. And she does hit me with the Flare Blitz as well. And even though it's not very effective, that is going to finish my Charizard off, which is not good. But then she does take some recoil damage. So then I come in with Ambipom and get damaged by the stones. So then she switches out, probably predicting the Fake Out, and comes in with Miltank to try and absorb that. And I did go for the Fake Out, so she predicted correctly. That doesn't do too much, and I get hurt by the Rocky Helmet that's on that thing. So that's going to force me to switch. I can't do much to this thing with Ambipom, so I come in with Bisharp, and I get damaged by the rocks. So she goes for the Body Slam just to get damage, and that's not going to do a whole lot to Bisharp, as you can see. But she's going to go for it again, maybe trying to get the Paralysis, but it didn't work out too well for her. Then I hit her with the Brick Break, and that brings her down to about 1/4, but she does survive, and I take the Rocky Helmet damage. So then I switch out here, and I come in with Trevenant. I switched predicting the Milk Drink, because I knew I couldn't outlast this thing at that rate. So sure enough, she did go for it, and regains most of her health with that. So then she goes for the Body Slam again, and because of the hidden ability, Scrappy, it is going to hit me even though I'm a ghost. And she gets the crit also, but that drops me down to be able to use my Citrus Berry to gain some health back. And then I hit her with a Drain Punch, which is also going to gain me some more health. And then I'm also going to take some damage with the Rocky Helmet. And I do get lucky and recycle my Citrus Berry with Harvest. So she's going to hit me with the Body Slam again, and that drops me down to about half. And she does get the paralysis this time, so that's not good for me. And then my berry is going to kick in again and give me some of my health back. And I go for the Drain Punch again here, trying to finish her off, but she does survive again, just barely. And I am going to regain some health from that move, and also take some damage from the Rocky Helmet. And Harvest is going to get me my berry back again, fortunately. So then I switch out here, predicting another milk drink to get a free switch in with Thundurus, because again I knew I couldn't outlast her with Trevenant at that rate either. So she goes for the milk drink again, and recovers back up to about 2/3 health. So then she switches out and comes in with Togetic, probably just as fodder to scout what I'm going to do. And I just went for the Thunderbolt. So that is going to finish the Togetic off. And I'm going to take some damage from the Life Orb. So then she comes back in with Miltank. Now I go for the Focus Blast here to try and finish it off and miss, unfortunately. So that lets her go for another milk drink and puts her Miltank back up to full health. So this thing is very resilient here, very annoying. So I hit it with a Thunderbolt this time because I didn't want to chance the Focus Blast, and that dropped her to about 1/4. But she did survive and hits me with a Body Slam, dropping me to 26 health. But I did survive that and hit her with another Thunderbolt. And that is finally going to finish that Miltank off, thankfully. And I take some more Life Orb damage. So then she comes in with Mr. Mime. She does outspeed me here, and she is going to finish my Thundurus off with a Shadow Ball there. So then I come in with Ambipom again, and I get damaged by the stones. So she switches out and comes in with Rapidash. I'm not exactly sure why she did that, but I go for the Fake Out and hit that and drop Rapidash to about 1/4, so that was a lot of damage. Then I am going to switch out here and come in with Trevenant, basically as fodder, predicting the Flare Blitz, and I get damaged by the stones. But she actually went for the Quick Attack, so that didn't do anything to me. So then she's going to switch out again and come in with Mr. Mime. And unfortunately I was paralyzed that turn, so I couldn't do anything. So then she goes for the Psyshock, and that drops my Trevenant to 38 health. But I do survive and get my Citrus Berry to regain some health. And then I go for the Horn Leech also. And that is actually going to take her Mr. Mime out in one shot. And I'm going to regain a lot of health as well. And I get lucky with the Harvest again and get my Citrus Berry back. So then she comes in with Rapidash. Now I stayed in here actually predicting the Flare Blitz, which she did use, because I needed to get rid of the Rapidash. And I knew if she hit me with the Flare Blitz and knocked my Trevenant out, which she did, that the recoil would take her out as well, which it did. So that was really a sacrifice play just to get rid of the Rapidash. Because now she comes in with Corsola, and that is her last Pokemon. And I come in with Ambipom and get damaged by the Stealth Rock. So I go for the Fake Out. I know it's not going to do a whole lot, which it doesn't, but I just wanted to get the obligatory flinch, which I did. And then she's going to recover some health with her leftovers. So then I go for the Knockoff to get damage and get rid of that leftovers, which I do, so that's good. It drops her down to about half. But she goes for the Iron Defense to sharply increase her defense stat. So then I go for the U-turn. I've pretty much used all the good moves I can with Ambipom, so I want to get a little damage and switch into Bisharp, which I do. And I'm going to take some damage from the rocks. So then she goes for the Recover here, and gains back most of her health with that. Here I go for the Brick Break to do as much damage as possible, and that drops her back down to about half. Then she goes for the Iron Defense again to get another sharp defense increase. And I'm going for the Brick Break again to do as much as I could, and luckily I got a crit and finished her Corsola off. So that is good game, Eliyana. Very close battle, very good battle here. Or like I said, her team was very unique, but as you saw, very effective as well. So great battle, very exciting. Thanks for watching again, everybody. As always, feel free to like and or comment on the video, as well as subscribe to my channel, and stay tuned for more new videos in the future. So that's it, and we will see you next time.